Welcome all to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where we think we know everything, but we really don't know shit. Hey, it's All-Star Weekend. There was a lot of complaints about the dunk contest. How many more dunks can people actually create? Seems like they all been done before. 3-point contest wasn't bad. Would like to see some better shooters in there. Probably some bigger names. Heard Steph Curry's talking about himself, Clay, Dame. Looking forward to next year's. We'll see about that. Problem with the All-Star game, it's the All-Stars. Guys not playing with the heart, hustle, and muscle like they used to. We're going to be talking some Bears stuff, some rumors, potential free agents, trades, and things of that nature. There's a lot of movement going on in the NFL. So we're going to be talking about that and more on the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast coming up. Hey, Crook, hit it!
You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
Summer league games and they tell you about these new up-and-coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso, both when they are on the court, are like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
Welcome back. That was fast. I love intro, the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. Thank you all for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, as I was talking about earlier, the All-Star game. I have to be honest with you guys. I really don't watch basketball. Well, NBA basketball no more like I used to. To me, the game has gone and gotten a little bit boring. Don't like the lack of defense. Seems like the players are overpaid. They don't play with the passion and love that I grew up watching. The stars in the NBA, the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryants, the Shaquille O'Neals, Kevin Garnett's, and etc. It's like these new generation guys, all they're looking for is money, low management. What else did they come up with? They want more money, less games. It's not really about the fans anymore. It's about fattening their pockets. As you see the competition in the All-Star game, guys used to go at each other. Now it's this buddy ball. People don't really play defense, try hard. Slam dunk competition is whack. 3-point competition is the only thing that looks like it's remotely entertaining. Outside of that, I don't really watch it. Look like it's nothing but no defense, 3-point, layups, and dunks. That's it. That's the game now. And pick and rolls all day. How fun is that? Once again, I was telling you, we will be talking some Bears football. There was a lot of movement going on in the NFL, a lot of rumors surrounding our dear Chicago Bears about guys possibly being cut, medical exceptions, guys being traded, guys that we can potentially sign in off season, and contracts being restructured. And I guess there's a little movement on the stadium. I mean, we've been hearing that for the past, 2 years about movement on the stadium. So we'll see. So that's my little rant. So now what I'll do is bring in my brothers, the Dream Team. First up, is my man that knows all the stats from the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s, our boy JB.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, brother?
Man, trying to figure out how all this great technology is what it is. And we can't even get on YouTube nationwide.
I see that. See, nobody's in the comments on YouTube. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Maybe
I just
only did something. He don't piss somebody off or decide he wants to.
I mean, I don't know. They said that it's usually resolved within a few hours, but there's no official restoration time confirmed. So this might be one of those that you all have to watch on Facebook or go back and watch on YouTube. So
yeah, I mean, can the people that's already subscribed, can they link in and watch it?
no, we can't get on at all. Like they literally have to go through Facebook to get on. Like if you go on your YouTube right now, it should say like can't log in or not. Something is like some type of error message.
Well, you know, I got mine on my phone. I'm trying to see if I mean, see, that's the crazy part. Let me see. When I go to my subscriptions, I see us live on my subscriptions.
Do you?
Yeah. Like I'm literally watching myself talk.
Is it fixed? Did they fix it?
Nah, they didn't fix it because if you go to home, you know, it doesn't show up.
So then, no, it's still not okay. Because when I went to it, you can see that we're live now, right? So then, no.
Yeah, see, you can hear us.
Yeah, we hear it. But then when I go to the home screen, like you said,
yeah, the home screen is not working. See,
it's like in guest mode or something.
Yeah. So
wait, it's some people saying it's fixed.
Well, all I know is when you go into home mode, which is they show you a whole bunch of different videos outside of the ones that you subscribe to.
Right.
You know, I can't get into that part, but anything that I'm subscribed to, I can get in. That's why I can see us talk right now. That's why I see people comment, I guess, because those are the people that subscribe to us. But outside of that.
Well, two people just said, Bearski, how you doing, Bearski? And Ginga Ninja, how you doing? They said it's fixed. So let's get into it and let's try to.
All right, let's get into it. So how you feeling actually tonight, man? What you think about some of the rumors? Because that's what we're gonna tackle tonight. My son going crazy upstairs. Somebody put a muzzle on him. So tell me what you think about some of these rumors and everything, because we're gonna impact that tonight.
So
I mean, not impact. We're gonna talk about it tonight.
So the one thing I will say is I watched a couple of people break down restructure, of which we talked about, I want to say a couple weeks ago. And we know the restructuring is an option as long as those players want to play ball, right? However, I just look at some of the people that they were trying to restructure and then just the low balling, like Devin Duvernay, 1 year, $2 million. Case Keenum coming back for 1 year, $2.2 million. I don't get that. Like that's just, to me, that's just not something that is worth it. Like if we're gonna have somebody impactful, if we're gonna have somebody that you know that we're gonna go after, yes, you are gonna have those lower tiered people like that. But instead of going after those players, I'd rather get somebody else that can like really help the team, as we saw with all the injuries, not just a plug in guy, but a person that can actually contribute.
Hey. Yeah, we're going to get into it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a hot debate tonight. Let's go ahead and bring in the other member of the Dream Team, the man, the myth, the legend, the Tank, better known as Frank. Frank, the Tank.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
All right.
Rocking that Blackhawks hockey hat. Huh?
I mean, football's over, man. It sucks. I hate that it's over, and nobody watches the Bulls. I mean, shit. That team is.
Are they taking? What are they doing with their 15 guards on the team? I don't know.
They fake tanking.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is they're not fake taking. They're gonna finish fucking. We're another top, like a 10th pick in the draft, probably make the 10th. Like we can never suck enough, and we can never be good enough. We're always just mediocre here.
That's why.
Hey man, you is easy kill me, man. Y'all go back and forth. Try to tell me you look like
Frank looks like a marshmallow. I don't know what the hell that means. I mean, he looks like a lumberjack. Paul Bunyan, Pennywise lumberjack, easy over there.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. First thing, let's talk about, get it right out the way. All-Star Weekend was this past weekend. Did you guys watch? Any thoughts on it?
I had zero interest in watching it.
Yeah,
I will say that I did watch the Rising Stars, and I did see Montes put up a show. I'll say that because at least the Rising Stars actually played with some form of effort, as opposed to the actual All-Star game.
Is that the reason why you don't watch it? Is because of the effort?
Yeah, I mean that's the main reason. I mean, what entertainment is it? I mean, there's no entertainment when you don't play defense and you really don't care because you're too scared to get hurt. It's just I have no interest in watching that. I mean, plus I got my Winter Olympics on during the All-Star game anyway, so I was watching my Team USA hockey.
What about you, JB?
I'm gonna have to disagree, man. I watched the All-Star game and it hasn't been this competitive in many years. The Stars team was the young guys and the Stripes was the older / reserves. Kawhi Leonard scored 31 points in 12 minutes. Wemby was playing. He was blocking and getting hyped and talking mess. I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen this level of energy and just good, like, what do you call, like, competitive nature in many years. Now, the dunk contest did suffer. It was kind of whack. But the three-point contest was good. Dame Lillard won the three-point contest and did not play one game at all this year. He came in, they let him, like, he still, because, he tore his Achilles. So he came out and
hey, shout out Darius. I will say this. I did watch some highlights, and Wemby did put a lot of effort, in my opinion. I'm going to give him that.
Well, I know he did.
He was getting pissed off on a lot of plays, too, I was saying.
Yeah, I know he did.
I like that.
Before the All-Star game, I know he did state that, he wanted to be competitive and that he was going to really go out there and try to ball out. So I totally expected that from him. As far as the All-Star game, how's it been in the recent years? It's been very bad as far as effort. It just seemed like guys was going up and down the court, either attempting trick dunks or trick shots, no defense. And I said before the podcast came on, while I was doing our brief introductions, I was stating that to me, the problem with the All-Star game is it's all-stars. Guys not giving up forth the effort. This is what a lot of us, we didn't grow up seeing this. We didn't grow up seeing the guys barely giving any effort. Guys used to be competitive and go out there and try to bust each other's ass. It wasn't no, oh yeah, man, who blow-bys and shit, like people like they playing. Yeah. It's like 10 Luka Doncic's out there, just blow pass. So
I have more confidence that the All-Star game will be better once you get that princess piece of crap James out of the league. Then I'll have a little bit more confidence. I hope Bullets hears that too. Well, that guy destroyed the All-Star game too.
That is some definite speculation that he was.
I still remember and I still watch that one All-Star game where Kobe Bryant was isolating and going at LeBron James defensively and offensively. I was like, that's what the All-Star game should
be. He dog walked him, blocked his shot, dunked on him, stole the ball.
Love it.
But I will say this for those young, Anthony Edwards took it personal.
He did. I'm going to give you that.
Luka didn't do nothing. He played a couple of minutes, got right back off. Devin Booker played. I think we're in a really good spot. De'Aaron Fox, who first-time All-Star, played, and then a lot of the guys from the world played. Like they got some really good talent. I mean, I can only say for what it's worth, but I actually watched Karl Anthony Towns play basketball. He didn't just shoot 33s, and it was real refreshing to see that. Next year it'll probably be 4 teams. I was reading that the reason it was only 3 teams is because so many people that were supposed to be on the world or Team World were hurt. Embiid, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and with somebody else that was hurt that didn't play.
From what I heard in regards to that too, and I'm not trying to be negative, but Shea was sore. That's all. Shea.
He's hurt. He hasn't
Did
played.
he get hurt? Okay, somebody told me he just was sore, and that's why he didn't play. I'm glad that was wrong, because when I heard that, I was like, God, come on, man.
Yeah, he got. I don't know if he came back for a game right before the All-Star game, but he missed a few games to the point. And the reason I know this full-heartedly, and I was going to tell you guys, put some money right now on Cade Cunningham for MVP on your futures bets. That's the one. SGA may not qualify for enough games if he misses a couple of more. Joker done already missed 15, so he misses one or two more. He can't qualify for MVP. Same with Luka, same with Embiid. So look out for Cade Cunningham, Detroit Pistons. I can't believe I'm saying I'm actually rooting for somebody from the Pistons. Like,
I won't be doing that. No, I got to draw a line in the sand somewhere. Okay, so that's enough about basketball.
And the Bulls are 1-9 in their last 10. Oh. They won one.
Top 3 pick. Top 3 pick.
Yeah, they're not going to get that. Bulls going to be stuck at lucky number 7 again. They're going to be picking at number 7.
Between 7 and 11.
Notoriously known for picking. That's like their number right there. Every time the lottery come up, Bulls got number 7. Just pencil in at number 7.
Or when we do get 4, we pick Patrick Williams.
I think I just instantly got depressed.
Me too. Let me pick it back up. How about them Bears?
Yeah,
that was their first pick too. That's what I'll never forget. Your first pick as a general manager and president was Patrick Williams. And then how did you fix that? How did you fix that? You signed him to a $90 million extension when he was averaging quadruple singles throughout his entire NBA career.
The man averages 6 points now.
Yeah.
And he makes, and I love it, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but all the people being like, why haven't we traded Patrick Williams? What the hell do you think that who's going to be stupid enough to take Patrick Williams? Nobody is going to be dumb enough to take that guy.
I wouldn't, but stranger things have happened, y'all.
All right, enough of the depressing talk. Let's get into something that a little bit more positive. Let's talk about the NFL, which is America's favorite sport right now. The NFL is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So tell me what you guys feel about some of the movement that you saw happen around the NFL, as we saw that Tyreek Hill was released from the Miami Dolphins.
Expected.
We hear about who else was released? Bradley Chubb was released from the
one of their offensive linemen.
About Kyler Murray getting traded. I even heard something.
That'd be hilarious. I'm sorry. That'd be hilarious seeing Kyler Murray getting traded to the Jets from what I'm reading. Like wow. You a miserable career. I'm not going to say a miserable career in Arizona because he started off very well. But going to the Jets just to ruin your career, man.
I mean, I also saw where the Kevin O'Connell had some interest in him for Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I also saw, I guess, a guy from Arizona wrote an article stating about Arizona possibly being potentially interested in Tyson Bagent.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how true or how interesting that would be if the Bears were to trade Tyson Bagent to Arizona. Also, there's talks about, a few guys also being released from other squads. There's talk about, I guess now, medical release for Dio. I don't know how that's going to come.
Now, I do like you come up with a Dio Dangbo.
Yeah,
I saw that, but is that going to be similar to the NBA buyout? You know how they got that medical clause?
I don't know.
I didn't read it. I saw the header. I didn't read enough into it.
Yeah, it's two different sports, two different CBAs. There's no telling. NBA got guaranteed contracts. NFL doesn't. There's no telling. There's probably something in the writing somewhere stating that they could possibly get that done. I don't expect it to get done. I think it's just a lot of chatter, which is around this particular point in time of the year. Also, we have the NFL Combine coming up. I think that's next week. Also, there's rumors about the Bears and, trades. You got trades, you got restructures. You also got extensions. I've been hearing about Darnell Wright. So let's start by that. Let's start on that first. Darnell Wright. What do you guys think about an extension, and around what do you think is what figure would you give it?
And you want to go for it's a lot. I mean, he's going to get paid, and he's going to get paid a good chunk of money too. But he deserves to get paid a good chunk of money.
Because if I'm not mistaken, he's coming into his 4th year. This is his 4th year, right?
But he was a first round pick, so we can still pick up his 5th year contract.
We get to get his 5th year option.
So I mean, I would still play it out, but I mean, regardless, pick up his 5th.
No, I'm sorry, he was not Pohl. He was Ryan Pace's last pick on his way out.
Yes,
he was Pohl's.
That was Pohl's first. No, that was not
Pohl's first rounder.
It was his first rounder. Okay, so Kyler.
Remember when he first came in?
Yeah, you are right.
They were the round picks.
Okay,
right. Oh, right. He turned the first round pick into Darnell Wright and DJ Moore.
Yes. Correct.
That's what it was. So, I mean, for me, no, I don't extend him this year because there's too many other things we need to do. Moving around to get something else in. The person that I do extend, which you can actually lower his cap hit, is Joe Tooney, but we're not talking about him right now. Back to Darnell Wright. Darnell Wright was an all-pro, second team all-pro, I think. Very, very good at right tackle. I think we have to keep him. I don't think there's a question about if we keep him or not. It's just a question of when. And for me, I push him to next year because then Caleb is going into his 3rd year, and then you can push Caleb out because you know you're going to re-sign Caleb. So then you can have back-to-back. And for Price, I mean, is he top 5 in the NFL? Does he get Lane Johnson money? Does he get, I don't know.
Second team All-Pro.
Yeah,
that was
top 5 in the NFL.
I mean, I can't name the last Bear tackle to get a offensive lineman. We could just say who got an All-Pro in general.
So he would definitely.
Let's see.
He's gonna make some bread.
There's no. I'm gonna check the highest pricings for.
So the reason why I asked the question was, do you risk extending him now? Because as we know, as the money goes up, so does the contracts. Do you risk extending him now, and therefore later on you don't have to worry about his cap number going up even higher? Because I think the highest paid right tackle right now is probably Penei Sewell, and I think he's
it's actually Slater is the highest at $29 million.
Okay.
Tristan Wirfs is $28 million, and Sewell is also
$28
who?
million. I thought Penei Sewell was $28 million.
He is $28 million. That's what I said. Tristan Wirfs and Sewell are both $28 million. Rashad Slater is $28.5 million.
Is that just is that the left or the right tackle, or that's just particular?
I just put all tackles. I didn't put.
Oh no. Well, that's the reason why, because I think Tristan's Wirfs, if I'm not mistaken, is a left tackle.
Tristan Wirfs is a left tackle.
Penei Sewell is the highest paid right tackle. No, Sewell is a right tackle.
Sewell is a right tackle. Lane Johnson is a right tackle for sure. What's the other real good one in what's his name?
Trent Williams, $27 million.
Denver. We actually wanted him fouled.
McGlinchey,
Mike McGlinchey, yes.
Oh yeah.
I like Zach Tom. Zach Tom is pretty good too up there, and I mean he plays for the wrong team, but he's a really good right tackle. So if you give you the top 5 of those, now we talking Penei at 28, a couple guys. Wirfs is a left tackle, so we're gonna take him out. McGlinchey and all them, I think McGlinchey's like 18, 20, somewhere around there. So if you take the top of all of that and you say, well, Darnell, we'll give you 22, I could go for that, but I wouldn't go for it this year.
Well, that's the thing. Like, what?
The price is only gonna go up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I understand exactly what Fowle is saying here. You're gonna talk to him this offseason, I feel like, as far as at least talk to him about an extension. Like, hey, are you willing to take $20 million a year right now? Give you a 3-year deal, $20 million a year? Or do you want to wait until the next year to see if you're worth more?
Well, if you can't give him that now, because his extension money wouldn't kick in until the following year.
Yes.
So we don't know what that cap will be next year. It definitely will be higher, but at the same time, now you're talking about getting ready to pay other players, right? I think you take the 1 year, you solidify your defense the best you can right now, then you go after it. Because once Caleb, I just feel, have anybody likes him, loves him, hates him, whatever, I feel Caleb is going to be the highest paid quarterback. I just feel he is.
Yeah, I feel you on that too. I do.
Because he's got too much like think of it like this. And just feel me on this rabbit hole. Let's just say in this world, the Bears lowball Caleb and say, hey man, we give you 42 million, 48 million. But you see Dak Prescott making 60, 62. You don't think somebody going to swoop in behind him and be like, hey, if he gets to free agency, we'll give you 60, we'll give you 65. So I think they need to go ahead and make sure that they lock him in, right? And he's going to be probably the top 3 highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
The only thing that I will sort of push back on, well, I'll ask you this question first. Do you think Caleb cares more about money or winning?
I can't call it yet because right now this is his first time winning as a pro, right? But
I think he cares more about winning, but he's still going to want to get his bread. And I think he deserves his bread.
I'm glad you said that because that leads me to my answer is that one of the things that Caleb Williams came out and said before he got drafted, one of the guys he looks up to, one of the guys he's chasing is Tom Brady. Tom Brady was not one time the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. He wasn't the lowest.
He was never even top 5.
Yeah,
insane.
He's gotten his bread.
Yeah,
but he was never the highest paid quarterback. Even though for many years he was the best quarterback, he was never the highest paid because he always thought about winning. And when I listen to Caleb, that's what I sort of get. A guy that knows that the more you win, the endorsement's going to roll in. You can still get paid. You don't have to be the highest paid. It's like a person that's a billionaire. I don't have to be the richest man in the world. I'm still a billionaire. I don't have to be. If there's a guy that makes $20 billion, I'm fine with making $16 billion. I don't have to be up there and be 20 and deal with all that highest pay stuff. So I think that's what we may get into with Caleb. When it comes down to Darnell Wright, this is usually the 4th year is usually where teams go in and they start extending their players, especially if they're players that they want to keep, because that 5th year, if I'm not mistaken, is a team option. And then the team, yes, the team option, the team can still end up keeping them, but then you go into getting into that dicey role where now it's franchise, and I don't think that you want to sit up there and do that. I think you just want to go ahead, extend them. The money won't count against this year, probably count his 5th year or whatnot, and you start rolling in the money that way. Because the longer you wait, there's going to be somebody else that's going to get paid, and then he's going to want to get paid. So I'd much rather extend him now, still have the same money that we got, and then I'm pretty sure that there's going to be an offensive tackle at the end of next year that's going to be looking to get extended or get paid, and that's going to trump his money. And the salary cap has been continuing to go up.
It could, but the reason why I say you have the luxury of waiting because of him being a first-round pick, because now, yes, he's top 5 all-pro and all that second team. We deserve to – he deserves to get paid. However, if you wait, plus the moves they make this year, they may even have more money to give him a little bit more than what they would extend him now. Now, if he's all about the money, then it's gonna pan out. But if it's about, like you said, hometown discounts or whatever, and trying to get him for a locked-in price now, which could or could not be cheaper because we don't know the market next year, to me, that's kind of saying, like, don't put the cart before the horse. I say let that 4th year play. Let's say we get 36, 35, 37 more $1 million added to the cap next year. Now we can be like, okay, Darnell, let's really, really play some ball.
Yeah.
Because without that defense, I don't want to see
it's going up that much, though.
Yeah, but it went up like 26 million this year.
Yeah.
They projected at 22.
Another 22?
Yeah. I could take it.
The thing is this. Do you much rather have him now at a cheaper price or wait later till that price goes up? Because the thing is, the longer you wait, that price ain't gonna do nothing but go up.
It's gonna continue to go up every year.
But remember, Foul, you can offer an extension. He doesn't have to sign it.
No, he doesn't have to sign it. But that's what I'm saying. You want to get him something now where you won't be looking at it where now, because what's going to happen is you're not letting Caleb Williams walk out. Caleb Williams won't see a 5th-year team option after this year.
But that's my point. So you have the luxury.
But you don't want to have to sit up there and go into negotiations with both of them in the same year. You don't want to do that.
But you're not gonna have a choice with Caleb Williams because, like I said, you got like 10 people making $50 million. He's gonna get at the very minimum that. And I'm talking the bare minimum he's gonna get that.
Yeah, but then what you gonna have to do? You're gonna have to sign Darnell Wright as well.
Slimbo Biggie, just want to comment on your question. I don't think they make that much money, dude. Wait, what are we? No. Patrick Mahomes only makes, I think, $52 million this year.
No, Patrick makes 45. I'm telling you, the highest.
I think this year, is the first year he's getting over 50.
Well, I don't know about this year yet, but I know last year
he was still in the 40s. Yes.
Dak Prescott was the highest paid at 60.
He was.
Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, and Jordan Love. Remember, there was a big thing about it. They all got 55.
Yeah. Well, I know Jordan Love definitely got 55.
But the reason I wanted to read that because would you be willing? Because this is the thing I see with Caleb is, and I knock on wood when I say this. I feel he is a very durable quarterback. He is just built differently where he is very, very strong and he avoids those hits where he can get those injuries. Do you give him the Patrick Mahomes type contract, that like 10-year deal, which doesn't absolutely break the bank every year? You
could, and it's easy to restructure.
Exactly. That's what I would rather do for him because and again, I'm knocking on wood again because I am a superstitious asshole. But he looks durable to me, and that's what I really, really like about him. And I would lock him up on a 10-year type deal, less money, longer contracting terms.
Yeah,
that's what
like I said, I just don't want to get into a situation where you're looking to extend both your quarterback and your right tackle at the same year. Yes. That's all. That's why. And then, like I said, it's more beneficial for you financially to go ahead and do what most teams do when they have guys coming off rookie contracts. They usually make the extension that 4th year, start talking numbers, extend them. 5th year, they already starting their numbers or whatnot because you don't want that quarterback and that right tackle to both be having to have extensions the same year. You want to just go ahead and knock it out because that price is going to go up. That's all. If you could get them at 25 this year, great. Because the thing is, if you try to extend them, his 5th year with the team option, now you're sitting up there, you may be looking at $28-30 million a year for him.
Yeah, 5th-year options are going to be expensive.
And if you can't get it then you talking about
possibly franchising him.
Yeah, you don't want to go through all that.
But and that's why I say the franchise of the top. I'm sorry, the franchise tag would be the average of the top 5, depending on what this year comes up with certain people. Because I believe one of them drops off. The guy from the Colts, I think he's a free agent now, so his money is not going to be calculated into what that was. I think Jawan Taylor back in the day had got some bogus money, if I'm not mistaken. But I just don't feel like honestly, like you don't have to worry about breaking the bank with Darnell Wright. You just don't.
Because that's where I was saying though. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna just speak to him, talk to him, be like, hey, we want you here long term. I mean, we want to win now. Like, would you take $20 million this year?
That's not going to get it done. I guarantee.
I'm not saying it's not going to get it done, but then next year maybe 25. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. So if you're talking about Penei Sewell being the highest at 28, Lane Johnson, who has been a Pro Bowl for a decade, is at 25. And then, like I said, I remember when Jawan Taylor signed because they got him from the Jaguars for the Chiefs at 20. He's got to be somewhere in between there. He's not going to get $30 million. He's not.
You know what the crazy part about it, JB? He just might, because guess what? He may be the guy that sets the new market. That's the problem. He could be the guy that sets the new market.
Don't talk about paying $30 million for a right tackle and not paying $30 million for a left tackle.
Well, guess what? That's what happens when the salary cap goes up. Yeah. When the salary cap goes up, players' contracts go up. So right now we're looking at it as, okay, left tackle's making this much, but once that salary cap goes up, guys demand as far as their salary is going to go up. And what you don't want is for a guy that's probably less talented and not as accomplished as a Darnell Wright end up setting the market. So then he's going to look at you, hey, this dude is not on my level and he's getting this amount of money.
But when is the last time we talking about somebody of that caliber? Now, right tackles are very, very important like any other position in the line. But I don't see the best. Remember, a lot of you guys didn't want to pay Roquan $20 million.
No,
this is no different than that.
I did not want to pay.
Well, that was
the
reason why nobody really wanted to pay Roquan that type of
because
money.
We're rebuild.
You know, like I don't know a team in the NFL that highest paid players their linebacker.
Okay, but at this point, in time for 1 year, your highest paid player gonna be your right tackle.
I mean, that's fine.
That's gonna be
right
fine.
That's tackle. I'm not mad at a tackle being your highest paid player.
Yeah, I mean, a tackle is more important than a linebacker. Yeah, obviously, because all right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on from that. We spent enough time talking about Darnell Wright. All right, let's go into.
You did flip it to everywhere though with Darnell Wright.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's go into so we can because I'll say the other stuff for later. Cuts. Now, word on the street, like Quickie say, word on the street.
He just like read our mind. Look at that.
That Edmonds is getting cut. Tremaine Edmonds, which will save the Chicago Bears $15 million. Now, the thing about it is, I know a lot of people are out on Tremaine Edmonds. Me personally, I like Tremaine Edmonds.
I like him. If you didn't need the money.
I mean, he was playing literally at an all-pro level before he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you couldn't really find too many linebackers in the NFL. You damn sure didn't have any linebackers that had more interceptions than he did. He also had sacks and
Jumbo Boogie. That's less than 20.
Dude, that is a slap in the face right there.
Simple math.
For somebody who just made the all-pro team.
Yeah. I mean, he's got that on his resume. He's got that on his resume.
Yeah. Look, I said 22. Always for changing the brother.
but no, I agree 100% with what you were just saying right there, man. Like, I'm not trading Edmonds or cutting Edmonds unless I have to because I need to clear salary cap. Because they know they need salary caps for that defensive.
And you still, at the end of the day, my thing is this because I heard a lot of people talk about, let's cut this player, let's get rid of this player, let's get rid of. The thing about it, you don't want to cut and get rid of so many players. Oh my God, we that? Okay.
Yeah, you kind of froze a little bit there, but
all I saw was the circle. I said, "Oh my God!"
Mine did it. That bourbon stuff be working.
Anyway, what you don't want is a guy where you don't want to get rid of so many of these defensive players. But then now that's what you're doing. You're bringing in defensive players. You got to bring in new guys. Like I said, DeMarco Jackson, he was fine, but that was only for a couple games. You're talking about him holding up for a whole entire season. I like TJ Edwards. TJ Edwards is getting a little bit longer in the tooth. He's not great at running. He's damn sure not good at coverage no more because, I mean, hell, he's getting toe off in coverage. So you're going to have to be looking for a replacement for him.
Mm-hmm.
Then you spent so much of your money on the defensive line, between Montez Sweat, Dio Dangbo. What's the other guy? Grady Jarrett. You spent all this money on them, and then you're trying to bring in another pass rusher to
pass rusher.
Yeah, to help Montez Sweat. So, and then there's people out here that want to get rid of Jalen Johnson.
All right, that makes absolutely no sense to me.
There are, however,
I'm sorry, like you don't. I can't even comment.
I mean, you let what's his name that's on Yurko? Let Yurko tell it. He's ready to trade. He ready to trade Jalen Johnson last year. Let him tell it. He wants to get rid of him. So just tell me, like, what are your guys? I'll start off with you, JB. What is it that you want to do with Tremaine Edmonds? Do you believe in trading him? Do you want to restructure him? What is it that you want to do? And if you do trade him, who are you getting to replace him?
So, now you speaking my language.
Speak it.
When you say right now, Fred Warner, we all remember when Fred Warner got paid 21, Roquan wanted his money. He still got 20 from Baltimore. A lot of people don't remember Tremaine Edmonds was the third highest linebacker of all of those that was paid, and he's at 18. Right now, the thing I have now, production wise, I love the 4 picks. Right, I do. The tackles weren't as prevalent as it was before. I know he missed some games. I know he led in total tackles on the team, but like I said, a lot of people didn't play, got hurt. However, when Tremaine was healthy, if you watched him,
he was a monster.
He was getting cooked a lot.
You're saying during the end of the year though.
He was getting cooked in coverage a lot.
I agree.
That was towards the end of the year. That
after his injury.
That wasn't when before he was.
He was a beast before he got hurt.
Hear me out. They were doing to him what a lot of Bears fan complained about Nation Wright. Oh, he only getting picks because they keep throwing the ball to him, or he's getting picks, but he's also getting beat. Tremaine took a drop too. And like TJ Edwards, like you spoke of, took a drop as well. But now, like you said, who do you replace him? DeMarco Jackson could be a nice replacement. You know, I'm out on Noah Sewell. I'm not a fan of Noah Sewell. Like,
I mean, how could you be? The guy don't
he's a plug type guy. Like if
he spends more time on the IR than he does on the field. So.
Yeah. And we know when the best ability is availability, and he has shown us.
But I mean, you do have a linebacker you drafted last year. What was he, like the third or fourth round or something?
Hippolyte.
Hippolyte. But Ruben, I want to say Ruben got hurt too.
Yeah, he did.
Right? So
it was more of a nagging injury, and when he came back, everyone else was already healthy.
Well, but here, okay, let's say that is true, right? But here you go again to File's point, because when I tell you I'm straddling that fence, y'all, I want to cut Tremaine because it gives us some money financially, flexibility wise. You can structure Jared. He even came out and said, hey,
he wants to get restructured. He wants to stay.
So there's some people that you can restructure and that'll actually kind of help you. I don't know what's up with what's that other guy we used to like? Hardy. I don't know if he's in the mix or not. You know, because he's kind of
like the team's money. He's not going to get paid or anything.
No. I'm just saying because we don't know what he is. He's kind of like Hippolyte.
The thing about Hardy's more of a pass rusher than he is a linebacker.
Mm-hmm. Right. He kind of, and that's what I'm saying. He's like Leonard Floyd. Remember Leonard Floyd? He kind of reminds me of how he used to do. Not that good in coverage. Okay, tackler can get you a couple of sacks. He's just a guy he's not the guy. He's just a guy.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. But you got them guys on the roster because, like, if you fortify that front four, now your linebackers get a little easier. You know, I never forget. I look at what Urlacher and Warwick Holman and them boys, what they did when they had Ted Washington and Keith Traylor in front of them, how they was able to flow, and then they had two good rushers. I just feel like that's the formula, because now with TJ Edwards coming off of dislocated and broken ankle and ligaments or whatever, we don't know how he's going to be coming back. You know for a fact that Edmonds can get you something. If not picks, he can get you some money.
Well, that's I'll wait for my turn though. So.
No, that was my turn. Go ahead.
No, that everyone who keeps saying cut him, it just doesn't make sense to me though, because he is a good linebacker. Like how you were saying, he was playing an all-pro linebacker first half of the season. He got hurt, and then he just never was the same since after he came back from his injury. You're telling me you can't get a third or a fourth round draft pick for him? I just don't get how you can't get a trade for him.
I think you can. That's why I said
what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm not for cutting him. Trade him. I'm fine trading him and getting something in return for him.
But trading him helps financially too. So
yes. And I mean the key thing here is, I mean, we can't. There's some good linebackers coming out of this draft. There's some good linebackers with some size too. Maybe not Tremaine Edmonds size. That guy's a freaking lurch. But I mean, there's still some linebackers who are at least 6'6", 6'5", 6'6" type linebackers out there coming out of the draft who are very good.
Shit, ain't many. Believe that, and they damn sure don't.
No, I mean, there's not a lot. I mean, he's like what, 6'7"? No, I remember going into the locker room.
He's 6'5".
Is he really that? Damn, dude, he looks so much bigger. Because when I went into the locker room and saw him, my ass was just like, thought his head was hitting the freaking ceiling.
Yeah, he's 6'5". He's a legit 6'5" linebacker. I mean, like I said,
I know who I want. Fowler. I know you know he won't be there, but you know who I like. I like Arvell Reese, but you know he won't be there.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about it is like I said, you got a guy in Tremaine. I would see about restructuring guys first before I get into cutting Tremaine, because we all know the reason why the Bears are practically talking about cutting Tremaine Edmonds so they can free up money is because they're trying to get a legit defensive end. And we all know that that's going to cost, which is exactly. So now what you're doing is that you're looking to replace a Tremaine Edmonds in the draft. And I know we've gone and went back and forth, and we'll get into that later on in the show as far as trading for Max Crosby. When you do that, and when you're talking about trading, you're giving up draft capital. And now that's going to limit.
I'm going to wait until we get to that before I go. So I'll wait till we start talking about the trades.
Yeah. That's why I said we'll get into that later, because we already know that.
I'm reading a lot of shit right now with
that. That's going to be totally different. So now, since we're going to talk about Tremaine Edmonds, shout out to everybody in chat. What up, Dixon?
Yeah, even with the YouTube issues, man. Shout out, Cat's going crazy.
Of course,
can somebody tell me if it's back on? Because I haven't seen my mom.
It has to be back on, judging by how many people are on YouTube right now.
Slim Boogie.
Okay, let me
Boogie in the house. So now let's get into
8-9.
Another potential situation that we're gonna have with the Bears. Restructures. Who are the guys that you're looking for to restructure? Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, just because they talk about restructures, those players at the end of the day have to agree to the restructure.
They have to agree too. Everybody got to agree.
Yeah, you got to agree to it. Ain't like, because, man, when you go out there and you listen to fans, they sit up there and say, oh, we can restructure this person. Look,
okay, cool.
You do know that these people have to agree.
No, but
to get restructure.
You can't embarrass them on the restructure, because then you ain't going to get anything.
Yeah, you can't sit up there and be like, oh, yeah, we can restructure this person. We can restructure that person. Nah. They have to agree.
If that's the case, can we just restructure everybody on the freaking team so we can go out?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, anybody that's making money.
You want to stay here? Okay, restructure.
So now, since we're talking about restructures, who are the 4 guys? We'll just throw out 4 guys that you would think that you would possibly want to restructure where you can free up money. I'll let you go this time, Frank.
4 guys. Well, I'm going to bring up the 2 that actually came out specifically and said they want to get the restructure because they do want to stay here. And one of them is DJ Moore. DJ Moore said, we are working out a deal to restructure. And Jared said, I want to work out a deal to restructure as well. So I got to give both of them their bread. They want to be here. And I mean, I'm sure we're going to be talking about trade situations later on. But so I'm not going to get into that with DJ. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't think Edmonds is going to be a good enough restructure, in my opinion. I hope he is. I hope we can restructure him because I would love to have him back. I'm not saying cut him or trade him for anything that he has done wrong. It's just because we need the salary cap. And the other one that if I had to choose, I mean, you got to choose somebody on that defensive line. I mean, somebody else on that defensive line. Deo is not going to do it. He just came off of a big injury. I wish you could trade him for a bag of
Achilles injury is so tough to come back.
Yes. So there's no way he's going to restructure when he's dealing with that injury right now. But pick and choose. I mean, what I love, and I know he just came off of a good season, Montez Sweat ain't living up to what he's getting paid. I mean, he is not living up to what he's getting paid. And if you're going to tell me, hey, if we restructure and I'm working out a trade to go get me a top premier pass rusher, are you able to restructure that deal so we can go get him? Those are my 4 right there.
Okay. JB?
I'm going to actually go exactly what Frank said, except I'm going to add a player because like if you go off of last year, Montez was the highest paid at 25. DJ made 24. But next year, I believe it flips and DJ takes the number 1 at 28. And Montez goes to 26 or something, or either goes up 1 or down 1, something like that. I forgot what I was reading. Those 2 are going to get you the highest return, right? The Joe Tooney one for me is also one that I feel we need to look into because that first of all, we gonna have to resign Joe Tooney, like because he's really playing 2 positions right now. Let's call a spade a spade.
very good two positions.
He is our left tackle / left guard, or left guard / left tackle, however you want to preface it. We got to keep Joe Thuney, y'all. Like, we got to. That's the one.
That's why, though, I feel like because of
Yeah.
how important he is, though, wouldn't that, in my opinion, make it harder to restructure him because they know how important that he is to the team?
I don't think that makes it harder for him per se, because now it's not like you don't know his worth, right? It's not like you don't know that. For one, you know you need him. The Bears wouldn't have traded for Joe Thuney if they didn't need him. Like, let's be real. Like, we knew coming in that, you know, Joe Thuney. Now you can talk about Jordan McFadden and all them guys. He played, you know, okay, whatever, but we don't know enough about him to say, oh, we can plug and play him for 16 games or whatever, 17 games. I'm not saying that. But Joe Thuney is very important to this team. And I think Joe Thuney will play ball with. Joe Thuney has won a Super Bowl with the Patriots. He's
already gotten paid too.
And he's already gotten paid twice.
Yeah, he's already gotten his bread.
So I don't think it's a matter of him not wanting to extend or restructure. But I say, and this is where some people might not agree, I think we preemptively prepaid Kyler Gordon, and I think Jalen Johnson could take a little pay restructure too. Because remember, this is 2 years after he got paid. Last year, he didn't do nothing after he got paid. And then he paid another one this year. Those times when he had those 4 picks, that's the year he got paid.
Yeah, well, as somebody said, you rarely see the top cornerbacks in the league get a lot of interceptions because people don't throw their way. It wasn't a simple fact that he didn't get a lot of picks. He just wasn't targeted.
Yeah. They stayed the hell away from him.
Yeah, they stayed the hell away from him. And pretty much that's the reason why he didn't get a lot of picks. The 4 guys that I would say would be Thuney's definitely one of them. DJ would be another.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get Grady Jarrett is another one. And I'm trying to think about somebody else that
Grady Jarrett just have him for a locker room presence.
Yeah. I mean, I think the reason why Grady Jarrett wouldn't mind being restructured because Grady Jarrett knows that he's not getting another contract after this year like that, like nowhere near.
He's definitely on his last.
This is his last big contract. So I know he's like, man, look, hey, you guys want to restructure me? Fine, I'm down for that because I know the chances are there's a good chance that he may end up after his contract is up, is signing for like veteran minimum.
Yeah,
I'm about to say minerals, a veteran minimum, just to stay in the league. So,
just to stay. See, that's now you're talking about getting him that veterans exception. That's like $3 million or whatever.
I don't know what it is.
3.5 or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know really what it is, but like I said. This is a guy, like, once his contract is done, if he continues to play, I don't know how much more he's got to play, especially with that knee, that he'll be looking to sign on somewhere to possibly get the veteran minimum. Let
me ask you a question, Fallon Frank, then, because there's also a name that, to me, goes a little overlooked, and I'm just saying this because you know how I feel about the Ryan Bates experiment. I felt we never should have got him in the first place, but you did replace him with a very good guard in Jonah Jackson, who also makes $17+ million. What about Jonah Jackson? Because he never comes up in talks.
No, nobody. I mean, yeah.
Well, that's because I think right now you actually got to steal with Jonah Jackson at that price. Because
a steal of 17. Him and Joe Thuney make the same money, and Joe Thuney's better.
Way better.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You actually got to steal because you're actually really stealing from Joe Thuney. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be honest with you,
yes,
you're really stealing from Joe Thuney. But I think you got
to. And I understand what JB is saying though, because if you're going to restructure Thuney, you're going to have to try to restructure Jonah.
I would think so.
A slap in the face.
I would think so.
Well,
but Thuney, I mean, what is his age anyway? Not Thuney. Jonah Jackson.
He's still like I think he's like 20.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, he's still young. Yeah, so I mean, I don't mind restructuring Joe Thuney.
We'll get to that, Crook. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
that's a good one too.
But you do the math, pal. Like you know how we talk about the numbers all the time. Those are the two easiest to hit. If you talk about Jonah Jackson and Grady Jarrett, because like Grady Jarrett makes $14 million.
Well, I'll put it to you like this: if you're gonna go ahead and try to invest in the defensive line, then a lot of those restructures should come from the defense side of the ball. So Montez should probably be able to restructure. You can restructure Dio if you can't get the medical exemption or whatever it is that they're looking to see.
He's what? Was he 16?
Who?
15. Dio was 15 or 16, right?
He was like 16. I think he was 16.
16.
See?
Like 16 million.
That's some shit right there.
16, 17 million, something like that.
And what did he play, like 3 games?
Yeah.
He played more than 3.
Those 3 games.
I missed the last 3, but yeah, he played more than 3, but
I think he played 5 or 6 or something.
Well,
Like
shit,
that.
he
He was
didn't
pretty
even
much non-existent.
yeah, they only got 1 damn sack on the season. So
And it was a
Look,
coverage sack. It was
That's
like
what I'm
8
saying. Did
seconds.
he play more than 3 games? He a bum. Get rid of him.
I mean, yeah. I mean, well, the thing is, unfortunately, you can't get rid of him because if you do get rid of him this year, it's a 22.
I know he gonna hurt. I know. I'm just talking.
Hit, so I don't think you want to.
Yeah.
I think you want to shove that down.
And you're
nobody,
stuck
bro.
with him. You can't get rid of him unless it's a trade.
We're last in dead money anyway, so we're in a good spot. We're literally 32nd in dead cap money. We only have 10 million in dead cap anyway. So Ryan Poles did his thing. I got to give it up to him and his
Well, one thing that we're missing too, and this is what I wanted to touch on just for a split second, is that everybody's talking about getting rid of all these players, but the thing is that the Bears were top 3 team in the NFL as far as starters missing games last year.
Oh, for
and
sure.
we know majority
Especially
of
on the defense
on the
side.
defense.
Yeah.
So while everybody's saying, "Oh, the Bears defense was this and that," was the pass rush the greatest? No, it was not. But at the same time, you have to remember, we saw a game where the Bears were without their top 4 linebackers and their top 4 defensive backs.
Yeah, but our defensive line for the most part wasn't that banged up, other than Dale.
No. I mean,
Our defensive line was kind of somewhat healthy, but
yeah.
But no, I do agree.
Jarrett came into the beginning of the season hurt.
Jared missed the first 2 games.
Grady Jarrett came into
and
the
Booker.
season.
Yeah, Booker missed the first
And
5
Booker got hurt in preseason, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and he was on IR. He was on IR, so he missed the 4 games.
Right. He didn't come back till week 5, 6. Yeah.
Right.
And then I believe Mr. Chicago said trade him if he doesn't get like 5 sacks.
Right. And as Crook said, Shamar Turner got hurt as well. So the thing was, the Bears' defense was banged up a lot. So we really didn't get the chance to see the full Bears defense, see them actually healthy. Because even when the guys were coming back, Kyler Gordon, banged up, was hurting a little bit. Terrell Smith, we lost him before the damn season even started. You know, Jalen Johnson, gone, core surgery. Who else was hurt? Stevenson was out for a little bit.
Stevenson was in and out the lineup.
You know, so
our whole secondary, I think Byard was the only one who was healthy the whole year. I think Byard was the only one who didn't miss.
Him and Brisker. Brisker
played all 17.
I thought Brisker missed 1. He made it all.
No, he played all 17 this year.
Okay,
so you think about it, the defense might not be as bad as the statistics showed last year, and that was due to health. You know, Tremaine Edmonds missed games. TJ Edwards missed games. You know, Noah Sewell, of course, he missed games. Ruben Hippolyte missed games. You know, so you're basically, they played the Baltimore Ravens, damn it, with guys off the street, basically in the secondary and in the linebacker room. So that's why I wanted to just stress about that. So we can't get rid of everybody. I know they talking about, oh man, we need all this defensive help, and we do need some spots. But just remember, when you start eliminating guys, guess what? You're creating more holes. That means that's going to be people that you're going to have to fill in for them. Okay. So now,
but I think you're in a good position though. When you bring back Shamar Turner, though, you're in a good position. You can shuffle the deck a little bit.
You're still trying to see what you got in Shamar Turner because we don't know yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can shuffle the deck a little bit because we don't know what he is yet.
All you know is when we drafted him,
ACL injury too.
Every single person on this panel, though, when we drafted him, man, we knew he was a dog. And the Bears, as Bears defensive line, we love our dogs.
I would love to see. Now, I'm not married to Dexter, so if he stayed, I don't like that. Doesn't bother me.
Let me. This is the thing that I don't get from people, and let's just talk. People are I don't get why everybody's so down on Dexter. Dexter has gotten better every single year.
He just
The
hasn't.
thing about
He just hasn't taken
no.
that
I'm
leap.
not talking about you. I'm just talking about people, because when you hear people talk, they talk about Dexter as if like Dexter was this 3 technique that got 1.5 sacks.
Oh, he went up every year.
Yeah, he had 6 sacks last year. 6. Which is pretty good nowadays. Now, he's not on Warren Sapp and Chris Jones and all these type of guys.
He wasn't never that.
Yeah. The thing about it is that you're forcing a guy that's 6'6", 300 and something pounds to play the 3 technique when he's not explosive off the ball like that.
He's never been explosive.
Yeah, he's never been an explosive guy off the ball. He's been more of a run stopper. But the thing is, if you can slide him over, let him, because the thing about Dexter too is Dexter lost a lot of weight to get slimmer to play that 3 technique.
I thought he should have been the 1 technique personally.
Yeah. So if you slide him over to that 1 technique and let him put back his own weight, he can still be a disruptive force against the run and have the ability that a lot of ones can't do, which is able to rush the passer. So that's why I'm not so quick to give up on a Javon Dexter like some other people say. Oh man, you would think Javon Dexter didn't do anything this year.
But the thing is with Dexter too is he had so many people in and out of the lineup with his other guard or that other DT position. Like he couldn't
Billings and Jared.
Billings was there, Jared was there, then they got hurt, and then he got hurt, and then somebody else filled in there. Like Dexter was the only one who, I mean, is Dexter an elite player? No, nobody's saying he's an elite player. All right, but the thing is, and
he's serviceable.
Just to say what you said, Val, is he has gotten better every year. Whether you want to look at the stats or if you want to look at actually what he's doing. I think the problem is during the off season, people hype him up so much to be this unstoppable force, and then he just lets him down because he's not that unstoppable force.
Well, I'll put it to you like this: he got more sacks than Jalen Carter did.
That is true.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
That is true. But I'd like to see, like you said, I'd like to see Dexter move to the 1, and then let's see what Shamar Turner got at that 3 built, because he kind of got that Tommy Harris, Warren Sapp, 295, 300-pound build.
And I agree with you, Slim. Tommy Harris was a force, but guess what Tommy Harris was? Tommy Harris was explosive off the height.
Quick style.
Tommy Harris wasn't 6'6", 300 and some pounds. Tommy Harris was what, like 6'1", 6'2"?
I want to say about 290, 285.
Yeah, 290, 285. Yeah, so yeah, he's explosive off of that. I'm just saying. So let's talk about what else can we talk about? Because I'm saving the other one for last.
But no, go straight to the second. We did linebackers line. Go to the
let's talk about Bradley Chubb. All right, so there's a lot of rumors. I mean, well, not even rumors. The Miami Dolphins, I guess, are cleaning house.
Yeah, you can tell.
They out there just
spring cleaning.
Your ass gone. Anybody that got somewhat of a high contract and is not producing on a certain level, they're getting rid of. Bradley Chubb. Bradley Chubb is a guy that's 6'4", is like 200 and I want to say 68, 258 pounds. Mm-hmm. Now he is traditionally been in a 3-4 type of defense. If you can't get a Trey Hendrickson, if you can't get a Max Crosby, how would you feel about a Bradley Chubb? Now, remember, Bradley Chubb missed all of the previous season, not this season that just passed, but the previous season with an ACL injury. And he has been hurt throughout his career. I think it's 4 seasons that he's going to play less than 7 games. So tell me, start off with you, JB. What would you think about Bradley Chubb? And do you think that he fits Dennis Allen's defensive system?
No. And I'm just going to be very clear on it. When you talk about availability, we just got on Kyler Gordon about availability. We just got on Jaquan Brisker early on about accountability. Now you want to bring a guy who basically is hurt every other year? Literally. I urge you all to look at his damn career.
I mean, I did, JB, look at his career. In 2022, he missed 1 game. In 2023, he missed 1 game. In 2024 is when he had the ACL injury. He was out for the entire season.
That ain't his career.
Yes. In last year, 2025, he missed 1 game. That's not injury prone.
So
before that, he had a few of them.
So my definition is Your rookie year, you played 16 games. The next year, you played 4.
Yeah.
The COVID season, you played
That was
14
many
games.
years ago.
The COVID
It doesn't
season,
matter. It's still
the next
part
year
of it.
you played 7. Then in 22, you played 16, and then in 22 you played, I want to say 15 games, 15 or 16 games, whatever.
So
but then
in 2018, 16, 2019, the sophomore year, 4.
Yeah, he missed a lot early in his career. I
2014,
ain't questioning that.
2021, 7.
hurt again. You see
Hurt
what I'm
again,
saying? Like
yeah.
it seems like every other year, damn near he getting hurt. And then last year 2024 year, he had a catastrophic injury that took him out for the season. So that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Frank. Like it looks like every other year he's hurt.
But I'm looking at the
To me, that
last
is
4
injury prone.
years. The last 4 years that he has been in the league, he only had 1 year where he was hurt. And it was a severe injury.
But the year he got, but listen, the year he got hurt, plus he was on 2 different teams. Like he got traded from
He did.
Denver.
He went from Denver to Miami.
Denver to
He got
Miami.
traded from Denver to Miami. And I'm not saying that he's a wash, but to me, that's not somebody I would count on. I don't see it.
Go ahead, Frank.
No, and I'm right there with you, and I agree. He does not fit Dennis Allen's system. I mean, he's a natural 3-4 type guy. He is not a 4-3 hands in the dirt type pass rusher. I mean, and he's not really that big, tall of a type guy that Dennis Allen usually likes on his outside edges. So, I mean, I don't see him fitting Dennis Allen's system. If I had no other choice, am I taking him? Yeah. I'm gonna give him a shot. I mean,
but he's not an edge. He's not a defensive end, Frank, for real.
I mean, if you're gonna say you'd rather go into what we had this past season and not take a stab at Bradley Chubb, I'd rather take a stab at Bradley Chubb to at least see what I got. If I can't get anything else, there are still multiple things that I'd rather have over him. That's what I'm saying.
But listen to what Fowler's. Wait, there you go. How you do it? Listen to what Fowler said.
No, that way.
Yep. Damn it. You know what I'm doing. Hey, that guy. No, look at what Fowler's saying, though.
Right.
A 3-4 technique, which means he's what? He's a blitzing pass rushing linebacker, not a traditional D end.
Which is why I say he
put his hand in the dirt.
Regardless.
That's not his strong suit. And in 268, not saying that, that's too light because everybody can produce clearly, but I just don't see him for what we need. I don't think he fits that bill.
I don't think he does either. But I'm just saying that if I had nothing else, would I take a stab on it on a 1-year deal to see if he can stay healthy? Yes, I would.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would.
I wouldn't be paying him no 3 years, but
like my thing is this, and this is with pertaining to Bradley Chubb. First of all,
that ain't true, yo.
My thoughts,
Booker's a big
prayers to the family of Reverend Jesse Jackson that passed this morning. Our thoughts and prayers are with him. Chicago legend, civil rights movement, one of the civil rights movement leaders. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family. Jackson. Operation Push. Yes, I am somebody. Shots and prayers out to him and his family. Well, I said nothing out to him, but out to his family. They are in our prayers. Beloved figure will be missed. Truly. Okay. So
yeah. Benjamin, I wanted to address a comment really quick because Benjamin, Trey Hendrickson, would you take Mack over Trey Hendrickson? Do you think it'd be cheaper? I think Mack is definitely going to be cheaper than Trey Hendrickson. I mean, that's no doubt in my mind. But if you're asking me if I'd rather have Trey Hendrickson or Mack, it's Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah. When I was going back, okay, so talking about Bradley Chubb, I do agree with you on that, Frank, because a lot of this is going to depend on what other teams do. Now, if the Bears beat them to that punch, that's fine. If the Bears decide to go get a Max Crosby or go get a Trey Hendrickson, I'm fine with it. That means they beat most teams to the punch.
Yes.
But if you have a team that ends up trading for a Max Crosby or a team that ends up getting a Trey Hendrickson and you got Bradley Chubb there, yes, I will sign him to a 1-year prove-it deal to see what he can exactly give you. I will be skeptical. The thing is about it also is that you won't have to give up draft capital. So when that 25th pick, I'm still selecting a defensive end.
Yes.
Because damn sure going to need one, especially with a guy that's shown that he does and can be injured throughout a season. So I do agree with you on that. I'm not paying him a lot of money, but I will pay him a nice little prove-it deal.
So I was going to ask you, because Slim kind of took my thunder. So you would rather pay, we'll say potentially injured Bradley Chubb over Brandon Phillips? That's my first question.
You talking about Jalen Phillips?
Jalen Phillips, not Brandon Phillips.
Yes.
Jalen Phillips. Right.
Brandon Phillips is married to Jay Cargill.
Jay Cargill, right. You see where I was going.
We know where you were.
It was subconscious.
Hey,
He's a midget too, but that's another story.
You don't know who Jade is, and let me.
I do
quietly because the wife is upstairs. If you don't know,
I do. We've had this discussion.
Look her up.
We had this discussion before.
Hi, Jade. See you in a couple weeks.
But here's the other thing where I didn't see his name come up in the chat price wise. I know you're a fan, Foul, but Trey Hendricks, a lot of y'all don't know this. Trey Hendrickson made $29 million for 1 year last year. Mm-hmm. What makes you think he gonna come here for 15 or 20? He not. So if we gonna pay him $30 million, you might as well pay Max $30 million. Yeah, he's better pay.
He's gonna get paid $30+ million. He's gonna get paid probably closer to 35. Hendrickson's going to. I don't care what people think. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
Remember, he made 22, and they said, we don't want you no more. He said, well, I'll sit out or quit. And then they went from 22 to 29. He made $29 million last year for 1 year.
So the thing about Trey Hendrickson was that Trey Hendrickson was on a $14-15 million deal when he was trying to negotiate with Cincinnati. Cincinnati said, okay, we'll sit up there and we'll add on $15 million to that. So now you got your $30 million for that 1 year. Now, all right, since we're moving on from the Bradley Chubb, if y'all want to move on from the Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. I'm out. I mean, my vote is I'm out on Chubb. I'm out.
Yeah. Okay.
Chubb is the last alternative to make sure.
Yeah. Like he's not my first or second option. No, he's like
not
a third.
Like I said, I'd rather have Jalen Phillips than.
I probably would rather have Jalen Phillips.
Okay.
I'm not lying. He fit Dennis Allen better.
Yeah. So now, since we on that, let's get into defensive ends that we can possibly get. So this is where we're going to spend probably the remaining time.
Yeah, here we go.
Of the show on this. Okay, so we were talking about Trey Hendrickson. I much rather, you guys know my stance, I much rather have him instead of Crosby because one, we'll be able to keep picks to get young draft guys, another young defensive edge. If we got to go left tackle, we could probably go there as well, whichever way you want to swing it. Still keep your draft picks. We already know that trading for Max Crosby, there's talks that you send DJ Moore 2 first-round picks. Then a guy comes out and says that, oh, man, now you can trade DJ Moore. It's 1 first-round pick and maybe a second or a fifth or something like that. Yeah. You know, me personally.
That'd be great, but I don't think that'll get it done.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I had no problem with Max Crosby. I like him. The guy's been banged up. He's going to have injuries. But the only thing about it is that, man, you are risking a lot if you get him because you're sending draft capital. And then not only that, the problem that I have a lot and with a lot of people, I wouldn't say a lot, but some people do disagree with me on this, is that when you're trading a guy like DJ Moore, first of all, people talk about, the numbers DJ Moore put up. DJ Moore only got targeted 85 times this year, which I think is probably like the lowest since probably
lowest in his career, actually. It's the lowest in his career.
Exactly. So is that a DJ Moore or is that a Ben Johnson offensive system and Caleb Williams problem? I think that's more of a Caleb Williams, Ben Johnson trying to force Rome Odunze the ball. Because remember, hell, when Rome went out and he missed like the last 4 games,
I'm gonna be up for that.
He still had more damn targets than DJ Moore did. He was at 90 when he went out. And DJ has only 85 targets. Now, the great thing, like I always said, the great thing about Rome Odunze getting hurt was it forced Caleb Williams to throw the other guys' way, which is important because we probably wouldn't have seen how cold Luther Burden is. We wouldn't seen DJ Moore come up with those big time catches because guess
Loveland.
who? More than likely, this guy
you wouldn't have seen
You
Loveland.
might not have seen Loveland, yeah.
Or Loveland.
That was the best thing that could have happened to the Bears. And I never root for an injury, but that was the best thing that could have happened when he got hurt. Because he was able to adapt so much.
Go ahead. I'll let you go, Frank, this time.
All right. So you know where I'm at with this one. And I'm actually going to shout out Scrolls on this one as well. I don't give a shit about draft capital if you're going out and getting me Max Crosby. Like I'm sorry. Like, and I know what I mean. The reports are, and I know they're just reports, and nobody knows if any of that shit is true. But they said DJ Moore, a first rounder and a fifth rounder for Montez Sweat. I jump on that in a heartbeat. And then other people were saying a first and a third for DJ, or no, DJ and a first and a third round pick for Max, and you get back a fifth round pick. I would steal that in a heartbeat. If you're telling me only one first round draft pick for a game wrecker, that's all I care about. Yes, he has never led the league really in sacks. He's never led the league in all major defensive end categories, but he has been top 5 in almost every single major top 5 category. That is a pure game wrecker. And if you're going to tell me when we're expecting a 25 or 25th pick for multiple years, hopefully for a very long time, 25 up, I am perfectly fine trading 2 first-round draft picks and DJ Moore to go out and get me Max Crosby. Because what's the chances that you're going to find a Max Crosby if you're drafting at the 25th pick? Somebody's already put up an actual chat of that. It's a 0.79% chance that you would draft somebody as productive as Max Crosby.
Well, the thing is this, Frank. You're not planning on drafting the guy that's going to be Max Crosby like in his rookie season. Like, it's very rare that you're going to sit up there and get that. You say you don't care about draft capital. You better care about draft capital.
I care about draft capital if you were getting somebody who is a gamble. I have zero things where I'm scared.
You want to know why I'm scared? You want to know why I'm scared?
Because the salary.
I'm scared because of the amount of money that he's going to make. 2, I'm also
you're
scared.
You're going to be paying Hendrickson the same amount.
Huh? What?
You're going to be paying Hendrickson probably the same amount.
You're not going to pay. I guarantee you we can
make I will bet you a fine bottle of whiskey,
$100 today.
A very nice fine bottle of whiskey.
He will not get $35 million a year. I guarantee it.
I will bet you a fine bottle of whiskey that he'll at least get $30 million a year.
You said what? A bottle of whiskey?
A bottle of whiskey.
Oh, yeah, well, shit, I don't drink anyway, but yeah, I'll give you a bottle of whiskey.
Well, shit, what the fuck can I buy you then? A bottle of grape?
They got to.
What can I buy you?
Come on, man.
That's the thing where I say
so it makes it look like you're drinking the little champagne juice. But all it is I don't know what the hell that is actually.
That's the thing where I say that sometimes we have emotions versus logic, and emotions take over because that you get so sucked up into it. The play is what you said, Frank. However, I was listening to Waddle and Sylvie, and they were recapping something that Yurko said, which was actually something that I said. The Raiders don't want DJ Moore in that $28 million.
I've heard opposite. I've heard opposite that they want DJ Moore because they want a legitimate number 1 receiver for their new rookie quarterback coming in.
So the report, and I don't know, I'm not saying that that's not true.
Again, nobody knows what's true.
But listening to Yurko and them, and they talked to, I believe his name is Ian Rappaport or something, whoever they talked to, they came up with the same deal saying that the Raiders wanted the first round pick this year, possibly a third, but that went out the window without us getting the extra pick for Ian Cunningham, which we did not talk about, but we should one day.
We didn't.
But it was supposed to be like a first or third. But they had consideration in Rome Doomsday. Now, I know months ago I said that's who I would trade. However, I just said that. He's definitely wants more than 30. He does.
Older. Do y'all think?
Doesn't matter.
He's older, dude.
He's 1 year older.
They already said
on 1 year older.
They already said projected to make 21, man. Jesus Christ.
Foul. I'm gonna go back to my comment, but I'm gonna stop you right there. The reason why they even gave him the extra bread to make him at 29 was because he was not going to play. He was going to sit out. So they gave him the money. He had back-to-back 17 and a half sacks both seasons. And now he's like, I never got a not fully guaranteed, but a guaranteed contract of any length. His contract was only $14 million from 2023 to 2025, of which they gave him the extension. Then they gave him the extra money to make it up to 29. That man is not going to walk for anything less than what he just got. He's not.
I guarantee that he's not going to get $30 million.
I guarantee you he ain't coming here for 22.
Fellas.
He's not coming here for 22.
Slimbo Boogie, I wanted to
come here for 22.
One of your questions too. With the Crosby only getting 2 more sacks and Sweat, I was like, you can look at that and the stats, and I know JB, the stat man down there, is going to admit this as well. It's not only about the stats, because Crosby's mostly getting triple teamed the entire game, and he is still one of the most quarterback pressure.
He gets about as much attention as any other good defensive end in the NFL. He's not getting triple team. The thing about Max Crosby,
no, he does. He does have a high double team rate, though. Maybe not.
No. I said he gets about as much attention as any good good defensive end. The thing about Max Crosby, which I will give him kudos about, is that Max Crosby plays about 95 to 93% of the defensive snaps.
Yeah,
he does. He's one of those guys that really don't come out. He's like he's actually prepared for defensive alignment, because most defensive linemen play between 60 to 70% of the snaps. He's playing at 90 something. So that's a little bit.
He gives you top 5 run stopping. He also is top 5 in tackles for losses.
And top 5.
I think he's number 1 in batted balls, right?
He's number 1 in batted balls by a large margin.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's that JJ Watt effect.
His quarterback pressures too. He's top 5 in quarterback pressures.
Yes, but the thing is, and this is why I keep telling you guys, he is not a Micah Parsons. He is not a Myles Garrett. He's nowhere near on their level.
Better than Micah Parsons.
Those are the only 2
way better than Micah Parsons.
What?
I would take Max Crosby over.
Ding, ding.
99 times out of 90.
Please.
I would take
he is not Frank.
Micah
I see you, JB. Yeah, you see JB being quiet. You see,
all you can do is go to quarterback.
He's like, I ain't getting
that's not even a comparison. I would take my
dude. You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
I will.
Now that is an emotional take right there that you just said. He's better than Michael Parsons. He is nowhere near better than Michael Parsons. Okay, nowhere near, and nor does he command what Michael Parsons got as far as the trade.
Michael Parsons is the most dominant pass rusher in the NFL. Other than Myles Garrett, he is the most dominant pass rusher in the NFL. What else can he do?
What you mean? What else can he do?
What else can he do? He can't get
the shit out the game, because he can go anywhere on that defensive line.
Anything else?
It doesn't matter, because the one thing
it does matter.
No, you want to know why? Because the one thing that he's great at, he's far better than Max Crosby in it.
Okay.
You're talking about a guy that made NFL history. He's the only guy in NFL history to have over what? Is it 12 sacks or 10 sacks his first 5 years in the league?
He is a dominant pass
rusher.
rusher.
Lawrence Taylor has had he tied Lawrence Taylor's record or something like that.
He is a dominant pass rusher. I've already said that.
So I'm not trading 2 first-round picks for Max Crosby.
Listen,
and then also
shout it out right there, man. Parsons and Garrett get sacks. Crosby dominates the football game. That's the big difference there.
What
game? I'm not going to say. I'm not going to agree with you.
I ain't even listening to nothing, because if you sit up there and think that Myles Garrett doesn't sit up there and play the
Myles Garrett does. I'm talking about the Parsons situation though. But Parsons does not dominate the full game.
That's what he's
like
cold
Crosby
at. But guess what? Guess what? Max Crosby is not going to sit up there and get the sacks that goddamn Michael Parsons got. He's not as fast as Michael Parsons. Hell, you can't even run away from Michael. Caleb tried running away from Michael Parsons and couldn't get away with him. Then
out of all those years when Micah Parsons was in Dallas, why was their defense never even a top 10 defense? Because all he can do is one fucking thing.
It was him. What was it? Him and Dexter Lawrence.
When was the Ravens top 10 or top 5? Never. I don't want to hear that shit.
So
I'm gonna have to look that up, because I think they have been more.
No, they have never. Frank, go ahead and look it up. You want to bet a bottle of whiskey on that shit?
Here's the thing, fellas, and this is where you get into semantics. Micah Parsons has far better career numbers. He's only been in the league 5 years, maximum 7.
Yeah, he's younger, so there's no.
He's had Parsons has had double-digit sacks since he walked into the league. Now, what I will say is this. Micah Parsons in Dallas especially has had a better defensive line with him. This is fact. This is fact. With it's Dexter Lawrence or whoever, he has some guys down there with him.
Yeah.
To date, Max Crosby has never really had that guy. But
didn't have anything.
When you talk about sacks, that's one thing where it's like, oh, well, they're not the same as sacks.
No, it's not even
but
close.
When you talk about tackles for loss, when you talk about solo tackles, which means you're getting in the run game, anything, Max Crosby damn near got 100 more solo tackles than Micah Parsons, and he damn near got like 50 or 60 more tackles for loss. That counts.
It does. Thank you.
But my thing about it, like I sit up there and said, and what I give kudos to Max Crosby is Max Crosby plays 90 to 93% of the defensive snaps. So you're going to get more opportunities to do that, opposed to most DNs or top rush DNs where they're probably playing between 60 to 70% of the defensive snaps. I'm not saying
Micah had a high rate in Dallas, though.
I thought
Micah
was in the 90s in Dallas. He was close.
I don't know if it was the 90s, but I know he was one of those.
He was close. He was at a high rate. But the problem was, and I'm not saying like Max Crosby, there's no question. You are 100% right. He is out there. You said like 93% of the snaps. That's absolutely insane. But that's because the guy has no weakness in his game. He has zero weakness in his game.
So you're willing to trade 2 first-round picks and then some for him and pay him $35 million a year?
Yes.
You better hope, Frank, your ass to be fired because you better hope he better stay healthy.
No, I'm going to hope that.
No. You better hope that his ass stay healthy. Because if you haven't, you just gone and fucked your team because you really have nothing, no young talent coming in because you gave it all away for Max Crosby. Who will be 29?
Do you seriously think there's only one pick in the entire NFL draft? I don't get that. You're not talking about trading 5.
Frank, you have other holes, Frank.
So you're trading up your draft pick.
Frank, so Frank, you have no money right now. So in order for you to get the money, you're going to have to release guys. You're going to have to sit up there and restructure guys. You're probably going to have to maybe do some other stuff too, because as we were talking about earlier, remember, JB, what were you sitting up there saying? You said that you wanted to wait to extend a Darnell Wright. So now that's going to be more money. You waiting again to extend a Caleb Williams who will be up for extension his 4th year. So now you're tying all that money in, Frank. You got to start thinking about it. You can't just sit up there and say, okay, I'm going to go balls to the wall. Fuck the money. Let's just go right now.
You're making it sound,
missing a key point,
like
though.
you want to go into next year with the same exact roster. That's how
I never once said that.
That's how you're coming off, though.
No, I'm not. I said, how many times we literally got into it, and I sit up there and said, I would much rather have Trey Hendrickson because, for one, he's not going to get $35 million a year. For 2, he's a better sack artist than fucking Max Crosby. 3, will be able to keep our draft picks where we can sit up there and draft young guys. I can draft another young defensive end. I can sit up there and draft a damn left tackle to sit up there and take over for Ozzie if we don't even know how Ozzie's going to come back. I never sit up there and said I wanted to come back with the same defense. I said anything about coming back with the same defense is fucking ludicrous.
But
listen. Hold on, Frank. Let me jump in because what you failing to realize too, Foul, is even if the Bears follow your plan, you still got to restructure to even get Trey Hendrickson.
100%.
I didn't look. I already knew that.
No, but you keep saying you rather do this. You rather do this to potentially not pay this player who is a good one-trick pony, but not as good as the player that we actually need.
Man, he is fucking man. Look here. First of all, this guy in fucking 2 years had more fucking sacks than fucking Max Crosby had in 3.
He does.
Thank you.
He doesn't stop the run.
A fuck.
He's not
That's
good
what
in
you-
tackles for losses.
Tell me this,
He
are you
doesn't.
drafted? Do
He
you want a
doesn't.
DN to fucking rush the passer, or you getting a fucking DN for the goddamn?
I want
run?
one that's gonna do everything. I want a
I
game
don't
manager.
want to spend 2 first-round picks on
Hey.
him and $35 fucking million a year when I got
One
to
is
sit up there
compared to
and
J.J.
pay my
Watt.
right
One
tackle,
is not.
and I have to pay
I'll
my
take the J.J.
quarterback.
I
Watt.
like that. That's a good one.
One
That's
is
a good
compared
one,
to J.J.
JJ. I
Watt.
like
One
that
is
one.
not. I'll take the J.J. Watt.
Like
You
this
said
is the thing.
what?
You're talking about drafting a defensive end, and I'm all for drafting a defensive end. But are you going to take the You're talking about taking a gamble on Max Crosby. You're taking a gamble drafting that defensive end, hoping he's going to be anywhere near something that a Max Crosby can be. Max Crosby is a proven
You're
game
not-
record. I am going
If
out
you
and getting the proven game record. Were you mad when we went out and got Khalil Mack? Not now, but back then. Were you mad when we got Khalil Mack?
We already had a good defense. He just added on to it. That's all.
I mean, you
I
went
wasn't
from
mad.
a top
And
10 defense
I
to a top
wasn't
3
mad.
defense when you added Khalil Mack.
We
But
had a
were
good
you
defense.
mad with that? Because
Huh?
were you mad?
I mean,
that
first
we
of all,
got Khalil
hold on. Let's get one thing straight. Max Crosby wasn't nowhere near on Khalil Mack's level when we sit up there and got him. If you say something other than that, Frank, I seriously question your fucking football knowledge because he was not.
Yes, but
He
you
was
gave
not.
up 3 first-round draft picks for
You
Khalil.
did not give up 3 first-rounders for Mac. No, you did
I'm
not.
pretty sure it was 3.
No, you did not. No, you did not. You gave up 2. You gave up
I'm not
2.
even saying Trey Hendrickson is bad.
No, he's not bad. What
No, I would love to have Trey Hendrickson.
But all
when
I'm-
you're
but
just
all I'm
comparing him
saying
to
is-
Max Crosby, it's not even close.
He's very, and I'm not saying like I look
How
at
many
old
all
school.
pros did Max Crosby got? How many pros did Trey Hendrickson got?
Mitch
they- I
Trubisky
think
got
they-
a fucking Pro Bowl.
And
I don't
since
give
you
a
want to
shit.
talk about a guy never playing
Mitch
next to
Trubisky got a Pro
think
Bowl.
they're
What
the
the hell
same.
do I care? Shadar Sanders got into the Pro Bowl this year. I don't care about the Pro Bowl.
I didn't say Pro Bowls. I said all pros. What are you
Oh,
talking
All Pro. I thought you said Pro
Yeah.
Bowl.
No, he said all pro. So Max Crosby has just been to 5 Pro Bowls,
about?
right? And Trey Hendrickson, I believe, has been all pro once, but has been to 4 Pro Bowls. But he was all pro because he got the 17.5 sacks the season before last, where he led the NFL. That was his first all pro. Now, neither one of them
Slimbo
have
Boogie,
like,
what's his playoff record? I'll leave it at that. Let me know his
That's-
playoff record.
Who?
Talking to Slimbo Boogie.
Oh, he said who playoff record?
No, he was saying, sacks wins you championships and wins you games. It was like
but
Parsons never did that in the playoffs.
first of all,
And I'm not nicking on Parsons. Parsons is great. Not nicking on him. All I'm saying is I would rather the guy who can do it all.
Thank you. I'd rather the guy that checks all the boxes, not
Yes,
just 2 of them.
the thing is this, and don't get me wrong, fellas. If
He ain't Reggie White, bro. He
if
not.
Max Crosby was a free agent, I would be all down for it. Like I said, I don't have a problem with Max Crosby. I give the man his props. My son is over here about to electrocute himself. He'd be all right.
That's how you learn.
No, I mean, he's not sticking his hand in a socket. He got like one of those little phone things and they light up, so he's biting the phone off of it. Anyway, I like Max Crosby. Don't get me wrong. My problem is the amount of draft capital that you're going to have to get rid of and the price tag that you're going to have to pay him. That's my whole argument against Max Crosby.
No,
And like I
understand
said,
that.
you're talking about a team because one thing that we know about in the NFL, in order for you to be successful, you have to develop your talent that you draft. You can't go out there and spend endless money on free agents and thinking that's how it's going to get it done, because it really happens in the NFL. It really happens.
But what talent are the Bears drafting at DN besides Austin Booker? Because every other person they've drafted at DN has not panned out.
Has been a bust. Yeah.
But that's because they never had they spent the first round pick on a DN?
No,
Years ago, yes, Shane McClellan.
they did. No.
Oh man, come on, man. We're
Talking about polls here. That was a long time ago.
We're
Yeah,
in a different regime. And
yeah
he
that
wasn't,
was a way
and
different.
the
regime.
thing about him, he was a linebacker. He wasn't even a defensive end.
He was a 3-4 type
Yeah, he was a
linebacker.
3-4 guy. Yeah.
He was listed as a DN here. Alonzo Spellman. We got a history after them 85 Bears
Oh yeah,
used to
Leonard
be-
Floyd too. We had Leonard Floyd in the first
And
round
he-
too.
at 240 pounds.
Yeah. He was just a big guy.
Like, come on, man, make it make sense.
Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking with that Shea McClellan shit any damn way. I don't know what that was about.
Michael Haynes, you can keep him. What was that? The dude that could jump out the pool? No, who was the dude that could jump out the pool?
Nah, he wasn't the first round pick to do that jump. That was Gilbert, and he wasn't the first.
Javon Gilbert, yeah.
All right, that was a cool ass video.
Javon Gilbert,
yeah. He wasn't the first round pick. But all I'm saying is, I like Michael Parsons. I do. Is you hear the different rumors about DJ Moore, and I keep hearing people sit up there and say, "Oh man, I would trade DJ Moore in a heartbeat." If they were to trade DJ Moore in a first rounder in a fifth, I'll probably be more inclined to do it, even though my thing is that's a gamble with trading DJ, because one thing that you do know, you do have a solidified wide receiver.
No question.
You're not trying to check and see and hope that Rome Odunze turns into a number one or a good number two. You're not hoping that Luther Burton sits up there and progresses and materializes into a top wide receiver that you hope that that he can be. You're putting a lot of eggs in your basket because you really don't know with these two guys. With DJ, he's a big game. He's a big game wide receiver.
So can we dive into that just a little bit, please?
Yeah, let's go into it.
Because
we'll finish with that and then we'll get into shout outs.
Because here's my thing. If you eliminate DJ from this offense,
it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna be the Colston Loveland show, because he's the only one that because remember, DJ was commanding double teams and this, that, and the third. Colston Loveland is now going to be commanding the double teams like Travis Kelce ended up doing. And I don't trust Rome's hands enough to be a number one. Now, Luther,
I trust Luther, though. That's where I was.
I trust Luther a little bit more, but Luther drop every now and again. He'll have a little, hiccup. Rome, to me, being the fifth in drop percentage rate, I don't have enough confidence for him to run the show.
Don't tell Diab that. Don't tell the chef that, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, if you get rid of DJ, you're taking a big gamble at that wide receiver position. Like, seriously, like, I understand. I'm totally down with DJ restructuring. First of all, you got a guy that, people talk whatever they want. Because I saw guys literally try to come up with an excuse saying that, oh, DJ Moore is a diva. Where? You never hear him complain about the passes that being thrown to him.
He never know.
He takes a ass whipping every single game. How many times has DJ been led out to dry on a fucking quick screen? Oh my God. How the hell he gets up? I do not.
I don't know how that guy is.
DJ arguably is the best blocker outside of a lineman on that team.
Well, I'll tell you this, he's better than Rome, because Rome can't block worse shit.
I was gonna say Luther's a pretty good blocker.
Yeah, Luther's
a pretty good blocker. But I don't think he really showcased it enough.
Yeah. But part of blocking as a wide receiver is will.
The right.
It's like defense, hard hustle and muscle, baby.
Hard hustle and muscle.
Well, and let me get on this too. What would you guys feel about him? This probably hurt Frank a little bit. Cole Kmet.
I think they extend him, but it's not. You got to have two tight ends now. I think they extend.
But what I'm saying is this. Cole Kmet is making what? $12, $13 million a year?
Like 10.5, I think.
Doesn't it? Wait. No, he didn't restructure. He already got a contract.
Yeah, he got paid. Right? He got paid like he's got, I think, one more year left in his deal.
Yeah, so if that's the case, because then
I don't know if does he got one more year?
I thought he has one more year.
I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I have not looked up Cole Kmet's thing because
I know he's not even in
2
a
years
top
ago, right?
tight ends as far as salary cap goes.
But I'm saying, didn't he resign?
He makes $11 million a year. He is.
Yeah, so he's not
signed through 2026. So yeah, he's got one more year.
Okay, so my thing is with Cole Kmet, I know you need two tight ends, but do you need one making that much amount of money? And he's probably going to fall back and be more of a blocking tight end than he would be a receiving tight end. Now, this ain't, me. I'm not the biggest Cole fan. I call him Big Stiffy.
We know.
But there's no bias in this. I'm just sitting up there stating that you got a tight end that clearly is about to be overlooked and no longer will be the number one tight end, which will be your rookie. and he's making $11 million a year. Do you try to restructure him or possibly include him in the trade? Or I don't know how much it would be off the books if they cut him.
So Cole makes 12.5 next year. I like where you're going with that, foul, because he's getting semi wide receiver. I mean, tight end one money, but we all know Colston about to take the show.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, he's just inside.
Are you going to pay that amount of money?
He's ninth amongst all tight ends.
Yeah. So my thing is this: if you got guys out here talking about getting rid of DJ, and DJ is shit, we know he's the best wide receiver on this squad right now,
hands down.
Hands down.
Yeah.
We know that Cole is not the best receiving tight end. Hell, he might not even be the best blocking tight end on his damn team because hell, Colston and Smite does do a good job.
Y'all about to say Dylan Smite is probably the
Smite's
better.
an all blocker. He pretty much
that's all. Yeah.
Yeah. So will it be more feasible to get rid of a Cole Kmet opposed to restructuring or getting rid of a DJ Moore or trading him?
I mean, I guess it depends on what you're getting in the trade, though. I mean, that's always going to.
I mean,
you're going to be getting more, in my opinion, for a DJ Moore than you will for.
No, because age will dictate that he'll get less.
Yeah, but the position of how important that it is, as opposed to a tight end, as opposed to a
so watch this. Not being funny. Who is the better receiver between Devontae Adams and DJ Moore?
Now DJ Moore.
I'll say DJ is the better wide receiver. What you call is the better route runner still, though.
And after Devontae got traded from the Rams, when he got traded for the Rams, wasn't no first, second round pick. It was what, a fourth, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is the older, and Devontae Adams is clearly touchdown or bust type receiver. As you get older, you can still be productive. Hence, what's about to happen to Tyreek Hill. You don't get those first and second and third round picks anymore. You get a fourth or a fifth just to get rid of the guy on the books. What I'm saying is, and you all cannot agree, but I would rather keep DJ, keep Luther Burden, Colston. I would work with Jade Walker because there's something there. And then I would let Rome walk. You don't need Rome in this situation when you already got a proven one in DJ, and Luther looked like he could be the guy, and Colston damn sure is the guy.
But I mean, wait, you're saying trade Rome?
I would. If the Raiders say they want
if you're
Rome,
talking about a trade Rome for a Max Crosby type ordeal, I'm all in for that.
I would be more inclined to let Rome go because a younger receiver is more enticing to a team than a 29-year-old.
You know what?
Well, a proven receiver as opposed to Rome.
Correct.
And tell you the truth, JB, I think Los Angeles would actually entertain. They would have entertained that if Rome last year would have put up numbers similar to Malik Neighbors or Brian Thompson Jr.
And he was nowhere close.
Hey, I'm just saying, if he would have put up those numbers, I think we'll be having a different conversation about, talking about.
I don't think he's that guy though. Like what did Benjamin just say? We don't beat the Packers either time.
Yeah.
All three games. He put us in position to win the first game too.
People talk about this is the thing that kills me sometimes about fans, and they completely forget. They forget what you've gone and done. DJ is literally responsible for the 3 damn victories that we got against the Packers these last 2 years. He caught the big pass in Green Bay that set up the field goal for Cairo.
Last year,
he caught the 2 game-winning touchdown passes in the playoffs in the end of the regular season. Well, not the end of the regular season, but
when it came down to the important games, DJ was your guy.
DJ, so my thing is this, and this is where I go on Caleb. Dude, how have you not figured out when it's money time? It's DJ time.
Or number 2.
Yep.
100%. Every time that you,
and I think he did figure that out. It was just too late.
For number 2 because he comes through every single fucking time you look for him.
I think it's a nice combo that you're going to have as far as the guy that you're going to go to, and that is going to be a Loveland and a DJ.
And then the
Like a
thing
nice
is
little
about it,
Tyreek and Kelsey type thing in Kansas City.
and you will see DJ, he will get 8,000 yards if you give him enough targets and quit giving him that quick screen shit.
How many times did we see DJ with 2 targets, 3 targets? Like, no.
He had 2 games this year. We had 0. He had 2 games with 0 targets this year. That is
and to be honest with you, he didn't come on to it really to the end of the year when Rome went out. Because the first part of the damn season, hell, you ain't even know he was on the damn team. Hell, just like you didn't know Colston Loveland. That just shows you.
Caleb is
Loveland didn't come on
Winters
towards the end of the season. You didn't know that you had him. You didn't know that you had Luther. You didn't know that you had DJ. The only person that you knew that your ass had was that goddamn Roman Doomsday.
That I agree.
That's it. And I told you guys on here when we were talking about the draft last year, when all those great wide receivers out.
It's a fair point, Easy.
Neighbor is the best wide receiver in this draft, and I wasn't high on Rome Doomsday.
Wait, what the hell is he talking about?
I think he's saying like DJ a lot of times got hurt during games and had to come out a lot, but then he always wound up coming back in and making the big plays.
So isn't that more of a testament to his fortitude? Like,
yeah.
What are we talking about?
I don't think he was saying it in negative.
See that? That's your IQ, buddy. 0.
Amen.
It wasn't a good take, Easy. Sorry.
Anyway, so
the thing is, when it comes down to DJ, guys, and a lot of people with DJ, that helped Luther get off. That helped Loveland get going. That helped a lot of things when Rome went down, and even when Rome was catching all those balls, I don't care if DJ was not getting the ball, he was effective because there was always a safety on DJ's side because they know DJ was your number 1 guy.
Well, don't tell that to the Shane Northerns and the Caps and
those
Jay
guys
Hoods and all these guys that sit up there and say, "Oh, I would trade DJ Moore in a heartbeat" and all this type of stuff, and oh, he wasn't that good, and you're paying him this amount of money, and well, guess what? You could be paying Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson a lot of money too. Guess what? They're not going to do shit unless they get targets. And I guarantee you, if you look in the NFL right now, the highest paid wide receivers on these squads, majority of them getting the most damn targets. Your highest paid wide receiver did not have the most damn targets this year.
Nope. Nowhere. I remember he was behind Zacchaeus for most of the year before Rome got hurt.
Hey, I'm just
Zacchaeus
saying.
actually had more targets, which is baffling to me.
Rome went out with 90 targets. He went out and missed 4 games with 90 targets. That's still more targets than what DJ got.
DJ only had 85 the year, and the crazy part about the year before, he had 140 some targets, but couldn't crack 1,000 yards because they kept throwing them damn little screens.
Throwing them damn screens. Hey, but
just getting them beat
anyway,
up.
Just to let everybody know, the NFL Combine is coming up. Make sure that you guys tune in to that. Come back, talk to us, let us know about guys that you've seen in the Combine, guys you got your eye on.
I guess we got the shout out music.
Yeah, now it's time for some shout outs, baby.
All right, I'll start it off. Shout out to you guys, man. Tuesdays are always a blast, no matter what, man. Off season, not a lot going on right now. I do want to give a shout out to the Winter Games going on in the Olympics right now. Got to give a shout out to my Frank the Tank with that Hawk talk. So I got to talk my hockey. Women's women's U.S. is against Canada in the gold medal game tomorrow. That's going to be fun. And U.S. versus who we got? Sweden for the men's in the quarterfinals going on as well on Thursday, I believe. So got to get our hockey gold medals. Got to give a D shout out and to my trademark F Canada, who is 10th place amongst all medal counts in these Olympics. They suck in Canada. Nobody cares. Bums. Other than that, hey, nothing else, man. Bear down. Chicago sports. No Mr. Chicago here, so I got to give him his shout out there. Chicago against the world. Well, that's everything I got.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, JB.
So, as I'm scrolling up, because it's a lot, But I like what Toussaint said. He doesn't trust Rome. He's going to have to prove it to him. He'll be a standout player this upcoming season. We hope, right? But until he get his hands together, like Arthur, I disagree. Because if you say Rome, Burden, and Loveland are the future, then your number 1 and 2 option, or 1 and 1A, or 1A and 1B, is going to be Colston and Burden.
Loveland and Burden
I don't want to see the force feeding to Rome anymore, because he's just not it. Like right now, I mean, if you're telling me that he's up and coming and you want to give him some more time, I'm all for that. But we talking about a guy that's a number 10 pick, but is 5th in the league in drop percentage. Make that make sense. No, Scrolls, if you can't catch the ball as a receiver, you ain't it. You're not it. That's not hating, that's just facts.
Now, Scrolls, don't tell me you didn't play football, man, or you don't watch the game, because if you can't catch the ball, then, brother, you're not it. And they did force feed that man the ball a lot.
Way too much. Even his daddy was on the show.
I'm at the top now, so shout out to Bearski Film came in. Oh, and apologies, although it wasn't our fault, some of our people signed in late because YouTube had a glitch, but I am glad, and thank you to everyone in the chat and out there in TV land that took the time to come on through the glitch, because I was looking like, man, are we gonna have a show? Like, YouTube tripping. But thank you all for coming in as a whole. Ginga Ninja GWN, thank you. I don't know who that is. Seth Rollins bear down. Thank you, Slim. Hey, Scrolls, we love you, man, but I don't agree with that. Rome is not that dude right now. Rome
this is the thing,
because he can't catch.
Yeah, the thing is with Rome is an excellent route runner. I am going to give him that.
He's
very, very good route runner. But until he learns to catch with his damn hands, he is not going to be successful in the NFL. He's got those alligator arms. Can't catch the ball like this in the NFL, dude. You will freaking die.
Justin Jefferson is a great route runner.
For his age, I'm going to go, coming out of college, he was always a very
Malik Neighbors is a great route runner. Rome is not a great route runner. He's a good receiver. He's not great.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of people can say they're great. Neighbors, yes, Neighbors is dominant. But at the same time, who the hell else does New York have to throw the ball to? Rome does got a lot of pieces around him, too. And I'm not giving him the benefit of a doubt on that one. You got to catch the freaking ball, dude.
You got one job, and he ain't good at it right now.
He dropped the ball way too. And then to make matters worse, and Fowl admitted or said it earlier, he's not a good blocker either.
Nope.
So if you're not catching the ball and you're not blocking, you're wasting a roster spot.
Seth Rollins, bear down, thank you. Benjamin Williams, thank you. Roma Doomsday's dad, thank you. Crooked Commish. Easy did jump in. I did want to shout out Easy, and Easy does it Saturdays at 2 p.m. I know I did tune in a little bit. Val, you were on Easy's show Saturday. I did tune in for a little bit. Another dude, he was on, some dude named Noah was on the porch with all that good weather. I was mad.
Man, I thought I was the only one that was pissed off about that.
Yeah, I saw it too in the backgrounds. I gave him the middle finger through the computer.
And that wasn't Noah Gross, right? That was another Noah.
No, that was a different Noah, yeah. He's got like 30 friends named Noah, and they're the only friends he has.
No,
all his friends are named Noah.
And they all in the ark, huh?
Like.
There's D. Jones. Thank you for chiming in. Al Bundy. Why does Al Bundy not think I like him? I want Al to come on. Like, stop playing. Scrolls, obviously Scrolls. Michelle Phillips, I believe she's a first timer. She says Frank is the best. Thank you. Teaching L Runaways. Thank you for chiming in. My man Slim Bo Boogie. Jeanette Johnson, one of our P1s. Thank you for chiming in. Scrolls, we got to get you on, man. You out there representing Cali, showing that love, man. We need to get you on. Hey, our Lorenzo Clemens, thank you for chiming in. We appreciate you, as always.
There's easy
Hollywood. I missed that stat. I mean that chat. My man Dar Spector came back, y'all. One of our P1s. Welcome back. Loving when that brother comes on. Lifelong friend on that dude for 30-something years, man.
100%
Now,
agree with you, Juice.
my man Sivius R. Dixon, thank you. Hey, Logan chimed in. Hey, nephew, what's going on? Arthur Dutton, thank you, Arthur, for chiming in. We appreciate the love. I believe Arthur is a first timer. Also want to shoot a shout out to Alan Pena. How you doing, Alan? Welcome. Caleb BJ Loveland, thank you, Caleb BJ Loveland, for chiming in. We love to see you. You are becoming one of our P1s as well. Good, better, best BJ, same thing. Get Crosby, then do what you need to do to get under the cap. Some of us agree to that. Good, better, best BJ.
I got to give a shout out, man. Good, better, best BJ. That is an awesome freaking name. I'm sorry. That is an awesome name. I got to give him kudos for coming up with that one.
Hey, I told you I felt dirty saying it the first time.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's just the way you said it just made me smile.
It's definitely a little different.
What? Whoa! What did he just say? Pull that back up. Rome was the 7th best receiver in his draft class.
I'm not taking those two. I don't know about that.
No, Ladd, I ain't gonna lie. Ladd, Phil McConkey's son, Ladd is cold. I don't know about Ricky Pearsall. Ricky Pearsall was good in Florida. I don't know if he's that yet. I like your boy. Remember you from Cincinnati, Foul, Alex Pierce, right?
Yeah.
I like him. He's a free agent.
Big body wide receiver.
Big body and can go get it with his hands. I like him. Frank O'Dowd. Somebody named Frank O'Dowd D2Y. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Y2J Frank. Your boy Bub chimed in. Thank you, your boy Bub. We appreciate the love. Also, okay, we're winding down because we had a lot of repeats and my computer is going back. At John King Bravo Stockton or Stockton. Don't mess with the offense. Thank you, John. We appreciate you. Tucson, my man Tucson. Y'all, Tucson chimed in, of course. Catch him and Herb Howard. I believe their show is also on Tuesday nights. Shout out to them. And we are winding down. Oh, somebody else just commented. What was that one? I missed it. I just saw it flash up.
I know Sproles be trolling, man. Talking about Rome is the best wide receiver in this class because Neighbors is injury prone.
Neighbors can play on one leg and he's better than Rome. Sorry.
But see, again, like the Jaden Daniels thing, if you play all the games one year and get hurt the next year, you cannot be considered injury prone.
Not yet. They're not this early in your career.
Not enough time to make that assumption. Yeah. And I believe I didn't see Leah, but if Leah did jump on Frank, tell Niece I said
she did jump on. She said, "Hey, unks."
Oh, okay. Hey, Leah.
Make sure we send out the kitties. Yeah, hey, we had some real good banter on here tonight, y'all. Like, wow.
For the off season, shout out, man. I mean, that's some good stuff.
There's a lot of Bears talk, and it's a lot of speculation going on. But there's as much as we talk for these 2 hours, there's so much we did not cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would have loved to cover more of still not getting our draft picks for our GM. But we didn't even get time to get to that, man.
Man, right now it's like going to the strip club, man. Just looking at the strip and she just teasing you right now. So all these
it is. Every ad that pops up is like, this might look at this. This looks good.
Yeah, look at that. Look how it shakes.
Did you all see our new guy?
Look, but you can't touch.
Caleb No Good. Did you all see that?
Yeah.
Thank you, Caleb No Good. Don't you know No Good? Thank you for coming on.
If I'm Al Bundy, then you, JB, you got to be Caleb No Good. I mean, that's
hell no, I ain't that. I'm not that sophisticated on the computer, brother.
And no Benjamin Williams. I do not think that Rome is better than Marvin Harrison Jr.
No.
Marvin Harrison Jr. just got.
And yes, we've come to the bottom. Thank you. So, shout out to everybody else in the chat that did not chime in. You are officially considered a what?
L for love. Good times.
Good times.
All right. Shout out to the Lurkers, but we still appreciate the views. Shout out to SB and Court. Shout out to anybody else and any other family that I have watching that have not chimed in. And last but not least, you all know how this does. If it's one person on that little eyeball that was watching us, it's the Chicago Clubhouse mom. Most effectively known as who? Miss Sandra Bynum. Lady.
Love you, Mom. Love you, Mom.
No relation to Sherlock Holmes. No.
Oh, no.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
It's not elementary, my dear.
We're not
Watson.
asking you for meatloaf, Mom. Don't worry.
Nah, I wouldn't mind some meatloaf. Hell.
I am hungry now that we just said that.
Shit, I had a burger and fries. I'm good on the meat. Shit. All right, once again, want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you all for liking and subscribing to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. Remember to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. It costs absolutely nothing to like and subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your pa, tell your auntie, your uncle, your sister, your brother, your niece, your nephew, your best friend, your best girlfriend, your side guy, your side girl. You know, some of y'all got mistresses and misters out there. Tell your sugar daddy. Tell your sugar mama. Like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. Shout out to Easy. He put in the chat that he lost a dear friend. That was like a...
Oh, there he is.
Oh, man. That damn head is just...
It's got a shiny ass forehead. Like literally, like it just saw the light. Blinded by the lights. He's not even listening to us. He didn't even know he was on.
Anyway, shout out to him for his loss. You are in our prayers, Easy.
For sure.
It's never easy to lose a loved one. Once again, shout out to the Jackson family on the passing of the Reverend Jesse Jackson. Prayers up for them. Shout out to my Michigan Wolverines, the number one team in the nation, beating the number, I think, 7 team in the nation, the Purdue Boilermakers, by once again by double digits.
Wait, is that a butt plug?
What?
What you just drew?
Dude, it's a balloon. I just need to color it red.
Yo, killing me with this.
Fucking walks right into the show and talks about butt plugs. Like, what?
I don't know, man. You drew it.
Everybody else knew what it was.
Anyways,
I know.
How you in hot ass?
If you would have painted it red, who knows what type of butt plug you would have called it then?
You have like no tan, and you in Las Vegas, ain't you?
Yeah, but it's been very overcast. Also, I don't tan.
Apparently,
I burn.
Yeah, you look like a fucking vampire right now. But anyway,
No, that's what Becca likes.
Whoa,
Anyway,
this dude said Rome over Chase and Jefferson?
Hey,
No, that's ridiculous.
yeah.
I mean, unless he's talking about Thomas Jefferson.
Anyway, back to my shout outs.
Chase
Shout out to all Chicago sports teams. Shout out to the Winter Olympics. Go Team USA, all the way USA. Shout out to the kiddies.
You plug your show, plug your butt show.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'll plug.
Hold on. Let me get done with my shout out before you go plug in the butt.
Stop saying that.
Let me shout out to the kiddies, shout out to my wife, shout out to baby Ricky, and shout out to the city of Chicago and all city of Chicago sports team. Now, Easy, you can plug your butt show.
I just want to plug my show.
Pause.
I feel like we're gonna get fined.
Yeah, probably.
Every other Saturday at 2:00. So not this weekend, but next weekend, we're gonna do another show. Last one was so much fun. We had a great time. So it'll be the 28th of February as the next show. Yeah, Becca was an absolute hit. Got a lot of good engagement, a lot of good comments, and yeah, we're gonna probably be talking some baseball because baseball season is. We got Cubs and Sox playing on Friday and some preseason ball. I'm very excited about that just to get the sound of baseball in the house. And yeah, so it's definitely some exciting times. And yeah, that's my show.
Well,
Butt plugs.
thank you, Easy, for coming on and plugging your show. Shout out to my girl Jay Cargill. See you in a couple weeks, baby.
Talking about butt plugs.
Are we going? What is this? You never gave me the info.
We're gonna try to make it. I'll let you know. We'll talk after the show. So anyway, for Frank the Tank, our boy T Nick, the super producer, the back, the crooked commissioner, our boy Crazy Ace over there serving in Korea, the mouth in the South, Mr. Chicago, our boy JB, and the Pennywise himself, Easy. I'm your boy Foul. And guess what, baby? Till next week, we out.
You got to decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
Bye.
We have to decide right now.
This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production.
Canada sucks.
Speaking of Canada,
maple syrup.
No, not.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
Please go home.
Good night, butt plug.